The field of forensics has enjoyed a wave of popularity thanks to hit television shows like CSI. But what kind of technology is at the forefront of real-world forensics? Well, the answer to that might surprise you. Erica Garrison is partner and co-founder of Pathway Forensics, and she joins us right now on Talk Business 360. Erica, welcome.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Erica, Pathway Forensics specializes in a much different area of forensics. Tell us about that.
Well, computer forensics is similar in many ways to DNA or fingerprinting, except that rather than blood splatter or fingerprints, we actually analyze and deal with the evidence that is left on computers and other electronic devices, including smartphones, cell phones, printers, camera systems, and other electronic sources of data. We have become such an electronic society. So much of our activity, our data, our day-to-day lives are contained on computers, on hard drives, on iPads and tablets. And we analyze this and determine what was happening on it and how that might be relevant in a court case.
So how can computer forensics play a key role in prosecuting and even uncovering a crime or helping in a civil case?
Well, that's a great question. There have been so many cases in the news over the years where the information on a computer led to uncovering a crime or finding who the perpetrator was. One that comes to mind for me very quickly is the BTK killer, who after years and years of being hunted by the police was finally able to be found because of a disc that he sent to the media, and they were able to analyze that in their digital forensics lab and determine where the original source was and found his employer, which led to him, and he was eventually convicted. For us, we worked a murder case a few years ago that eventually led to a conviction, and the information that we found was able to prove that a woman died not by suicide but by homicide by her husband. Some of the important information we found that was relevant to the prosecution was him attempting to buy the drugs that were eventually overdosed on, as well as that he was having an affair, which the prosecution felt provided motive. While many people think of the smoking guns in criminal cases, a large amount of our cases are actually civil matters. For example, people who leave a company and then steal that company's information before they leave to either use at a competing company or to start their own. Some of the things that we have found in these investigations include people attaching large USB devices the night before they resign and large files being copied to it, including sales information, contact lists, client lists. It can be very egregious. And then these files show up on the new employer systems or the new company systems, and they're using them as if they were their own.
Finally, Erica, what kind of clients does Pathway Forensics serve?
We provide services primarily to legal and corporate clients. Attorneys, large corporations, mid-sized corporations that have electronic discovery and investigation needs in business litigation. I touched briefly on theft of intellectual property. This is a huge and growing area in our field. We also deal with other employment matters, including harassment, discrimination, unlawful termination. Government investigations have really been on the rise, and many of our clients are dealing with responding to those requests from the government and conducting their own internal investigations. We're located in Houston, so we deal a lot with FCPA investigations and cases, as well as some family law matters, as you might imagine.
It's truly fascinating stuff. Erica, thanks for being our guest.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Erica Garrison. For more information on the services offered by Pathway Forensics, visit pathwayforensics.com.